If you're planning a trip to Santiago, Chile, and you love adventure, culture, and world-class wine, you're in for a treat. Welcome to 1 Week 1 World, where I bring you the best travel itineraries from around the world. I've put together the ultimate 1-week itinerary that will take you through historic neighborhoods, colorful coastal cities, breathtaking landscapes, and the finest vineyards in Chile. We'll visit Santiago's top spots, take scenic day trips to Valparaíso and Viña del Mar, sip wine in Maipo Valley, and even relax in the Andes Mountains. Ready for an epic week in Chile? Let's dive in. We're starting right in the heart of Santiago, Plaza de Armas. This historic square has been the city's center since it was founded in 1541 by Spanish conquistador Pedro de Valdivia. You can't miss the Metropolitan Cathedral of Santiago. Built in the 1700s, this masterpiece is one of Chile's most important religious landmarks, with intricate Baroque details and stunning stained glass windows. Just a few steps away is the National History Museum, home to artifacts from Chile's early days, Spanish colonial rule, and its fight for independence. And speaking of independence, head to La Moneda Palace, Chile's presidential palace. It's not just for politics, it played a key role in the 1973 military coup. You can even catch the changing of the guard ceremony here every other day at 10 a.m. For the best city views, take the funicular up Cerro San Cristobal. From the top, you get 360-degree views of Santiago, framed by the majestic Andes Mountains. After sunset, explore Barrio Bella Vista, the bohemian heart of Santiago. It's packed with trendy bars, cafes, and street art, making it the perfect place to wrap up your first 2 days in Santiago. Don't forget to try pastel de choclo, a delicious corn pie stuffed with beef, chicken, and boiled eggs, or empanadas de pino, Chile's favorite baked pastries filled with meat, onions, and olives. Day 3 takes us west to the Pacific coast. Just 1.5 hours from Santiago, Valparaíso is Chile's most artistic and bohemian city, while Viña del Mar offers relaxing beachfront vibes. Valparaíso is famous for its steep streets and historic funiculars that take you to the top of Cerro Alegre and Cerro Concepcion. Walking through Valpo is like stepping into an open-air museum. Its murals and graffiti tell stories of Chilean history, social movements, and local culture. If you're a literature fan, visit La Sebastiana, the eccentric former home of Pablo Neruda, Chile's legendary poet. After lunch, head to Viña del Mar, where you can relax on the sandy beaches or stroll along the Vergara Pier with ocean views. And of course, try some of the best seafood in Chile at the local markets, fresh ceviche, fried rianita, and machas a la parmesana, razor clams with cheese. Moving on to day 4. Now, let's talk wine. Chile produces some of the best wines in the world, and Maipo Valley, just an hour from Santiago, is the place to be. First stop, Concha y Toro, the most famous winery in Chile. You'll hear the story of Casillero del Diablo, a legend created to protect the estate's best wines from thieves. Chile is known for its Carmenere, a bold red wine originally from France but now thriving here after being rediscovered in the 1990s. Next, we visit Santa Rita Winery, a place with both historic charm and amazing reds. This estate even played a role in Chile's independence. After a full day of tasting world-class wine, a vineyard dinner under the stars is the perfect way to end the experience. Now we are to day 5. Today we're leaving the city behind and heading deep into the Andes Mountains for breathtaking landscapes, epic outdoor adventures, and a hidden foodie town. This part of the trip is perfect if you love nature, hiking, hot springs, and discovering traditional Chilean culture. Let's go. Only 2 hours from Santiago, Cajón del Maipo is a hidden paradise in the Andes, packed with stunning glaciers, mountain lakes, and natural hot springs. It's perfect for hikers, photographers, or anyone looking to escape the city for a day of fresh air. Our first stop is San José de Maipo, a small town at the entrance of Cajón del Maipo. Founded in 1792, this town is known for its local crafts, homemade jams, and goat cheese. It's the perfect place to grab some snacks before heading into the mountains. If you're hungry, try pan amasado, a traditional Chilean bread, often served with pibra, a delicious mix of tomatoes, onions, cilantro, and chili peppers. Simple but incredibly tasty. Now, it's time for some real adventure. We're heading to one of the most spectacular natural wonders in this region, Embalse el Yeso. Embalse el Yeso is an artificial reservoir created to supply Santiago with water, but it looks like something straight out of Patagonia. The turquoise lake, backed by snowy mountains, makes this one of the most Instagrammable spots in Chile. If you visit in the winter, you'll see this place covered in snow, which makes it even more magical. In the summer, it's perfect for a scenic picnic or even a kayaking adventure. If you love hiking, you can explore some of the trails near El Morado Glacier, located just an hour away. The Morado Hanging Glacier is an 8-kilometer round-trip hike, taking you to an incredible glacial lagoon with icebergs floating in the water. After a day of trekking, we're off to something a bit more relaxing, natural hot springs in the middle of the Andes. Welcome to Termas de Colina. These natural hot springs, heated by volcanic activity, have been used by locals for centuries as a way to relax and recharge. The minerals in these waters are believed to help with circulation and skin health, and after today's adventures, this is exactly what we need. With the sun setting behind the Andes, we wrap up an incredible day in nature before heading back to Santiago for the night. Now for day 6. We're slowing things down and immersing ourselves in Chile's local culture. You have two amazing options: head south to Rancagua, a town full of independence history, or take a short trip to Pomer, a small village famous for pottery and delicious food. If you love history, Rancagua is a great choice. It's where the famous Battle of Rancagua happened in 1814, marking a major moment in Chile's war for independence. You can explore museums, historic squares, and El Teniente, the largest underground copper mine in the world. This is also a great place to pick up some copper souvenirs, since Chile is the largest copper producer in the world. Prefer something more hands-on? Then head to Pomer, a town famous for clay pottery and traditional Chilean dishes. You'll see hundreds of artisans making handmade clay bowls, plates, and animal figurines, a craft that has been passed down for generations. And here's a Pomer must-try: the 1-kilogram empanada. That's right, these oversized empanadas are stuffed with beef, onions, eggs, and olives and are big enough to feed 2 people. Day 7 is here. But before flying home, we're spending one last day in Santiago to explore its bustling local markets and dig into authentic Chilean street food. At Mercado Central, try Chilean ceviche or caldillo de sangrio, a rich eel soup praised by Pablo Neruda himself. And don't forget La Vega Market, a great place to buy Chilean fruits you've probably never heard of. And that completes one unforgettable week in Chile. From the historic streets of Santiago to the breathtaking peaks of the Andes, this country has something for everyone. Where should we go next? Comment below. And if you loved this itinerary, hit that subscribe button for more adventures from around the world.